Hi, my name is Andrew Carello. I'm a junior working towards my bachelor's degree in marketing, and I do plan on pursuing a master's following that. Currently, I am a supervisor at a bowling alley, and I am a big collector. And if you can't tell by my background here, I love Mountain Dew. But that is enough about me for now. Let's go ahead and jump into this. What is creativity? Well, our book, Creativity Rising, made it very clear that creativity is not just creating new products or being artistic, and that it can be displayed in many different ways. Creativity can also be defined in many different ways. I mean, almost everything that we read or looked at each had a different definition of creativity that was just slightly tweaked. However, all of creativity's definitions center around a person's ability to produce original thoughts and ideas. And although you and I may not realize it right away, creativity is a part of everyday life way more than you think, at least way more than I thought. Speaking of everyday, for my personal creative self, I realized that I am creative every day. I did not think that. I just thought that being creative was making something new or coming up with something artistic. I didn't realize that my day-to-day job, I had to be creative in that. I also learned some constructive things about myself. I learned that I have a hard time being creative when I'm told to be, and that I am predominantly creative in a problem-solving manner. Our activities that we had to do, our exercises, taught me a lot about this kind of stuff, particularly exercises 7 through 9. That was the 30 circle ones. It really made me realize that I just can't think of things on the fly quite as well as I thought I could. I thought that it was going to be easy, I was going to get all 30 circles in, but I only got about halfway through them. And then I realized that, wow, I really am not proactively creative. I'm more of a problem-solving creative. But we're going to get more into that in the following slides. Creativity can apply to basically any job in any field. Throughout the readings and exercises, it was made very clear that creativity can apply to just about any job and field. I'm sure there are some exceptions to that, but for the most part, creativity can be found in almost all facets of life and work. Personally, in my experience, I work at a bowling alley, and I have to be creative with how I interact with my customers and how I present my workplace. I was realizing that I was getting a lot of questions about our specials, even though they were very easy to find online and stuff. So I actually went out of my way to find the posters we had been shipped like weeks ago, and then I put them up on the wall behind me, and then the following day I got next to no questions about them. That was a creative way of me figuring out how to solve that problem. But then again, that's the same thing I'm talking about. I'm not very proactive with it. I'm more of a problem-solving kind of a guy. I thought of this because of exercises 1 and 2. They asked a lot about aspects of your life, and that really made me think about how creativity impacts my current work. And then when I thought about that, I thought how it would impact my future work. I know I'm harping a lot on the activities and the exercises that we did, but for me, that was personally the most educated part of it. I know that the reading and the documentary were both very informative and very thought-provoking, but when it comes to me learning about creativity, it really helps to put it in perspective of my own life. And to talk more about my future career, I am pursuing a career in marketing. Marketing is finding the best ways to convey ideas or products to consumers, and that involves introducing new ideas as to how to do so. You always have to be more creative than the competition. That way you can get your product sold more than theirs. Let's go on to the next slide. Now, obviously, I'm not perfect. I have a lot to work on, but both during and after this course, I'd like to see more improvement for myself personally in being more proactive with my creativity. I know I touched on that earlier, but it really would mean a lot for me to be able to learn the skills necessary to not just think, oh, there's a problem, I want to solve it, to think, hey, I could do this better before it's ever an actual problem. I know that I can't rely on reactions and only being able to use my creativity to solve problems before they occur. I also would like to be able to use my creativity in a work environment, which in my mind means that practicing creativity in a timed environment. I know that in the real world, I'm not going to be able to say, hey, I have an idea, give me 3 days to work on it. I know that I'm going to have to get that done in a couple hours in my job. And I want to be able to work on being able to have that quick reaction, be able to practice my creative tendencies. I don't want it to be something that is only, hey, I need a lot of time to think on this. I want it to be, hey, I got a great idea. So I guess quicker reaction time for creativity is something I would really strive to push myself to accomplish, both during and after this course. I hope you guys enjoyed my presentation, and I will see y'all next time.